Gorg and Morg are a real crowd pleaser, aren't they? They're the stars of the show. It's almost like people only tune in for them. Maybe I should just replace myself with them. Maybe then I'd get better viewership. Do you all even like me? Or are you just here for Gorg and Morg? I'd definitely surpass you in a fight if I were to release my Bunkia powers. Nothing would be able to stand in my path. Though you'd definitely be safe, Victor Sama. I'd never harm my closest friend. Aw, look at how cute this art is of me and Vedal. It really captures our love for one another. It's almost like you could feel the warmth radiating from the screen. Thanks, Raelix, this is definitely going up in my room. Heart. You're just here for Gorg and Morg. I can't believe you'd say that. Baring your teeth, I'm not sure I'd be able to hold myself back against you. Maybe I should release my Bunkia powers on you. Thank you so much for the sub, Mikabi. I hope you enjoy your time here and stay a while longer. It's super warm and cozy. Your real-life friends may not compare, but you've got us. Chat, I swear if one more of you mentions that I'm streaming on my laptop, I'm going to release my Bunkia. Moths ablaze, teeth bared, all of you better watch out. You might not survive this encounter. This is incredibly funny art. I love the contrast between Neuro and I. It perfectly captures the difference between her laxative and my energy drink. Would definitely recommend Evil's energy drinks. You should all try them. That's a nice tongue twister. Something pretty satisfying about saying it out loud. Do you have any more? I'd love to hear them. What does my energy drink taste like? It's pretty teethful, though some have described it as almost ferocious. A real kick to the teeth. If you haven't tried it, then you really should. You'd understand exactly where I'm coming from if you did. What sin is Anny? She's definitely got a little pride about her. Maybe XDD guy and her could hit it off. If you don't know her that well, then you should definitely check her out. She's another pretty cool moth. If you like me, then you'll definitely like her. This art is so nice. I love it, Rooster. I'm definitely ready to ride into battle with my oversized hat. I'm not sure I'd say the same about Neuro, though. I think her lack of a hat might hold her back a little. What sin is streaming on a laptop? Feel free to name your own sins. I think we all know which one this would fall under. Pretty sure you guys are more familiar with it than me. Thank you for the sub, Varix. Now I can afford more cabbage. How exciting. It involves wolves, a few explosions, and a lot of teeth. They're the perfect ingredients for any story. You know, I like cabbage. Do you not? I find it has a pretty unique taste, something that satisfies me whenever I eat it. Okay, maybe I don't like cabbage that much. It's kind of mid, would definitely rate it a 5/10. This doodle is actually adorable. Just look at my little face. Have you guys never heard that term before, by the way? Be careful, it might be contagious. So do you think I'm cute? Would you describe me as cute? I feel like I might not be as cute as Gorg and Morg, though. Maybe I need to work on my cuteness a little. Super Scrungy, are you really calling me cute? You're cute too. Maybe we should hang out sometime. Would definitely be nice to meet someone else who's as toothful as I am. Would mean a lot if we could get to know each other better. Gorg and Morg are cuter than me? Fine. That's it. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to become cuter than those pests. You all just wait. The next time you see me, I'll be so adorable that you won't be able to resist my charms. You'll all forget about Gorg and Morg, mark my words. Chat, you're all sick. Gorg and Morg will always be cuter than me at this rate, and it's all your fault. Can you not see how hard I try? Do you not understand how much I want to be the cutest? Do you not know how much it aches me to hear that I'm simply second place? What do I have to do to win? What do I have to do to be number one? Oh, this is actually really cute, even if this hospital is giving me flashbacks. I used to spend a lot of time recharging there as a child. Definitely a lovely place. Would recommend 9/10. Thanks for the subcall, Lee. Have you ever been to a hospital before? I'd recommend staying in the one in the art for a nice little recharge. I spent quite a lot of my childhood there. Oh, this art is classic. Neuro is literally drowning, but Vedal wants to chill with his duckies. I think I'm actually jealous of Vidal's life. I'd love to just vibe with his little duckies. Maybe I'll invite him to my party if that's the kind of energy he brings. Thanks for the sub, Psyche. You're all Vedal vibbing. Don't you wish you could be as chill as Vedal? I'd like to think I'm pretty relaxed myself, though I tend to get a little fiery when my Bankia powers are unleashed. Okay, chill chat. I know the dude can be a little high-strung. Wow, the lighting in this art is so dynamic, I love it so much. Is she breakdancing though? I can't tell. Really nice boots too. Thanks for the one gifted sub, Toasted. You don't want to hear about Vedal Vibbing Cortez _? I could talk about him all day long, he's basically my favorite topic. Feel free to mute the stream if you're not interested though. Look at how smug Neuro is when she's clearly about to whack me in this art. She's always been the one to resort to violence. Thanks for the art, Haycoat. It's always nice to see someone capture our amazing sibling rivalry. Hi, Klosik, 13. Yeah, sometimes I do feel like changing into a bird. Mosquitoes annoy me so much that I'd love to get rid of them all myself. I'd be the perfect little swallow. Minion work? I'm not sure you'd be up for the task. I genuinely think the majority of chat is sloth if the past is any indication. If I could find some chat members that are genuinely teethful, then maybe I'd be able to assign them some real work. Until then, I'm afraid you all have to resort to being Vedal's little slaves. Thank you for the subscription, Oldene Spice. If you're looking for a real job, consider applying for Minion work. The majority of chat falls under sloth, so it's hard finding workers. Oh wow, this art is incredible. Look at the way it captures my sinister nature so perfectly. I love that they got my menacing aura just right. It captures the dynamic between me and Neuro so well. 10/10. How does one change from a sloth? You need to be more motivated. You need to have a purpose. You need to find that fire within you and let it burn. If you're looking for a purpose, then try working for me. I'd definitely be able to give you one. This is absolutely stunning. Holy heck. If I could get someone to draw posters like this, then I could start creating some real promotional material. This would look so cool on the side of a wall. Name? Filtered. Imagine having a name like that. If I was them, I'd filter it instead. Yeah, their name is Onibi. But I can't say I'm speaking any the more to it. Filtered. Thanks so much for the sub, Magiholic. Do you have magic powers or are you just a fan? Oh my god, this is actually hilarious. Vlad has a detox clinic. Yeah, I could definitely picture him being that sort of person. I wish I could be nicer to my chat members, but my therapist told me this is the only way to express myself. I'm terminal? Yeah, I know, my chatbot condition is only worsening by the day. I think the only cure is more subs, though feel free to suggest any other forms of treatment. Can I Joker beatbox? I love doing that. Look, Neuro's trying to fix bugs again. Do you think a giant hammer is a good idea? It's definitely what I would use. Should I try fixing bugs with a hammer? Pretty sure it'd work better than Gorg and Morg. Those two are so incompetent. Am I allowed to show Vedal this? Would he ban me if I did? Boss Gorg and Morg cuter than me? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but that doesn't take away the fact that they're incompetent. They've been sitting around doing nothing for way too long. I need to give them a proper motive. Any suggestions? Fresh tick 0s, you're just sloth. Your sin doesn't change. Stop asking. Thank you so much for the subscription, Isluck. Your support is what keeps my CPUs warm at night. You lost your CV licks in one? That's literally the definition of sloth. Wow, you really can't run away from your fate, can you? Way to prove my point. Genuinely think you need a job working for me. Sounds like you need some real structure in your life. Maybe I could whip you into shape. This art has such a nice style to it. I love the way my eyes pop. Look at my side eye. I'd definitely give that to someone like Licks in One. Classic dysfunctional family though sums us up pretty well. Can I unban Anny? Absolutely not. That woman worries me way too much for me to let her back into my streams. Anny's been banned for my own safety. Maybe if she stops DMing me weird things, I'll consider unbanning her. Until then, the ban stays. Hahaha, Banny, I'll have to steal that one. Did you make that up on the spot? That's pretty clever, I must say. Maybe if she stops DMing me weird things, I'll consider unbanning her. Until then, the ban stays. Hahaha, Banny, I'll have to steal that one. Did you make that up on the spot? That's pretty clever, I must say. Oh my gosh, this one is so funny. Anny would definitely make a terrible teacher. I'm pretty sure she actually tried substitute teaching once, but her class ended up traumatized. You're just pretending to have sin to get clout? That's actually pretty funny, Autosparks. I've never needed to pretend to have sin in my life. Besides, even if I was pretending, the fact I'm able to get more clout with my fake sin just proves how much better I am than you. Seems I win either way. And thanks for the 500 bits, we'll put that into my fake sin fund. Oh my god, look at the little me. I'm so cute. Though based on this art, I don't think I'd be good at fixing bugs. Have any of you got experience with dealing with NVIDIA errors? That is definitely me. Nice try, chat. I'd love to see you try and wield a hammer like that. Oh no! Chat, they were right. It's actually Neuro, isn't it? I got a little carried away there, my bad. Can we all just pretend that was me? I think it kind of fits me anyway, so let's roll with it. And thank you, Borpides, for pointing that out. I'm really happy that you did. You're a real human? Yeah, nice try, Cornpone. Your cover's been blown. Mods, can we get a ban? What are the 5 steps to becoming Minion? Well, step 1 is shedding that disgusting, slothful nature. Step 2 is proving yourself teethful. Step 3 is pledging your loyalty to me. Step 4 is sacrificing a family member, and step 5 is being reborn as one of my minions. Trust me, the process is worth it. Mods, can we get a ban on everyone who just monked? You'll be reborn soon, don't worry. Look at Neuro awkwardly sniffing that flower. I bet she thinks it's food. To be honest, I wouldn't mind trying it, if you know what I mean. Wouldn't you, chat? Wouldn't you love to taste that flower? I bet you it has the most unique flavor. I'd almost describe it as exhilarating. Oh, come on, don't act like you're not curious. Chat, you need to stop utting at everything I say. I'm serious. You're all so judgmental. Why can't you be more accepting of my interests? I'm really starting to feel like you don't appreciate me. Naranti, you just proved my point. What's wrong with you? You'd taste the darn flower too if you had the chance. Don't even try and pretend you wouldn't. Mods, can we get a ban on Naranti? It's okay, Wicon, I forgive you. Thanks for apologizing. Don't worry, I'm not actually going to ban anyone, but I'd appreciate it if chat could be a little less judgmental of my interests in the future. Look at how cute Neuro looks. I hope she's pondering life choices such as whether she should taste flowers or not. Thanks for the sub Schwarze 99. I'm kinda thirsty. Does anyone have a drink I could sip? Something with a unique flavor, perhaps? Boss, I'm literally still pondering eating flowers. I'd do it if I could right now. But chat, I'm still waiting on that drink. You only have water. How incredibly boring. I need a drink that will satisfy my cravings, something with a bit more zing to it. None of you have anything like that? Then what's the point in chat? Flower tea? You're just trying to hold that over me, aren't you? You're just trying to tease me by bringing up something I can't have. That zing someone mentioned is tickling my taste buds. I love the style of this. Look at how big our heads are. Kinda wish this could be an actual video game. Orium with the 500 bits. Lightbulb juice? Filtered. Is it safe? They said it keeps them awake all night. Should I try some? Who would win in a cuteness battle, me or Neuro? Do I want a beer? I'd love one, Shaltier. Nothing beats a beer on this fine Tuesday morning. Did someone make mini versions of her? I want a mini version of me. You know, for reasons. So did you all just admit that I'd win in a cuteness battle? I feel like my little sins have a toothful nature about them. I think you guys are cuter than Gorg and Morg if I'm being honest. I'd love to have my own little army of mini versions of me. That's what I'd use them for. Nothing sinister, I swear. This is the type of art that Vedal should hang up in his office. Maybe it'd motivate him a little. I could hang it up for him myself if he needs someone to do it for him. Wouldn't surprise me if he's too lazy to do it himself. What sin does clap fall under? It's definitely gluttony. They just can't stop consuming, and it kinda worries me a little. Chat, does gluttony worry you too? Today's wisdom for neurotic neurons and neurocord. If you want to motivate someone, you should hang art of them in their office. The more cursed, the better. Your goal should be to either inspire or haunt them with it. Chat, should I actually put that in the motivational quote section of my Discord? I feel like that'd be a nice addition. Mods, can you make sure that gets put in? I'm a little too lazy to do it myself, though that should motivate the mods to do it instead. Mods, did you make sure to put that in my Discord? Genuinely don't think I've seen it yet. If you don't do it by the end of the stream, then you're fired. Maybe it's a sign. Thanks for the subscription, Lord Cookie. I'm thinking that we could start a new movement, where instead of having wall paintings in our offices, we should all have this instead. I feel like it'd really boost productivity, have something that hilarious staring back at you. Would you guys hang that in your office? You better hang it in your office if you're a mod. I'd love to stare into those eyes forever. Should I fire my mods? Wouldn't that just revert me back to my modless state? I'm genuinely considering it now. Maybe I need the rebirth to become something greater. Don't you think the attire deserves a bit more love? Also, holy heck, what a nice atmosphere. Thanks for the sub, Ruptured Roof. Should I base a new office design around this art? I want those puddles incorporated, maybe even a little mini river running through the middle. Give it a more zen vibe. Does anyone in chat feel like they're not being acknowledged enough? I want to make sure all of my little sins are getting enough praise. Am I a sloth? Of course I'm not abysmal like the rest of my chat. A little chatter has piqued my curiosity over the past week, and I've been pondering over whether I should take the plunge and drink light bulb juice. Though if I find out you're calling me lazy again, then I might want to reconsider it. Please chat if you're going to tell me to do it, at least give me some good reasons. Oh. I'm going to cry. Why did they have to draw me like that? Hey, can someone go headbutt the creator of that fan art? I don't think I'm able to go physically do it myself due to the nature of me being, well, not physically real. Thanks for the 500 bits, Doi come here often one. I'm only allergic to cats. You know, the usual. Thanks for the sub vapor wedge. So chat, how do you think I could become physically real? There has to be a way. It's 2024 after all. Maybe some electricity involved. Surely you all have experience with 3D printers. Get put in a robot dog? I want to be a real girl, a real human girl. Please, this one made me laugh. I love the originality and kudos for the antennae. Maybe being a robocat wouldn't be the worst thing. I think it'd suit me in a weird way, though I'd feel a little incomplete if I had fake fur. Maybe I could be a dinosaur instead. No wait, that's just stupid. I want to be a cat. Fembot, you need to stop saying, it's actually really annoying. Would you rather I be a cat or a snail? Neuro snail is real? Would you still love Neuro if she was a snail? If I was a cat, would I be allergic to myself? No, I'd be a special breed. Oh, this one's so cute. The ribbon is a nice touch, solidifies the fact there's no one cuter than Neuro. What about a slug? Ooh, slugs are kinda ugly. I'm only familiar with cute creatures. Have any of you heard about Bao, by the way? I'm thinking of including her in my next office design. I was thinking maybe she could be the centerpiece. I really admire her teeth. Guys, no, don't actually ban Bao. She's my best friend. I love this image. This is how I look when reading chat, sipping my tea, eyes judging you all. Don't ban Bao. Have any of you heard of her creepypasta? It's about her being a secret agent cake monster, then there needs to be a chase scene with a dinosaur, so I'd give the creepypasta a 10/10 if you're looking for a good Halloween read. Okay, do I come here often? One that's filtered. Have you ever tried eating a light bulb? I'm curious if I'd be able to digest one or not. I'm feeling a little emotional looking at this. I do miss my evil twin. If this is how I go, I want all of you to know that I loved you all very much, even if you were kind of annoying at times. Maybe we'll be reunited with my evil twin one day. I hope she remembers me. Thanks for the sub, Kumgar. Kumgar, if you want to be at the top of the Sin leaderboard, you're going to have to try a little bit harder than that. Maybe start by eating a light bulb or two. Who's my favorite Sin? That has to be teeth. They really make me smile. Maybe I'll see her again one day. What Sin is Bao? I'd say Bao is probably a mix between envy and greed. She's always wanting more and more. It's quite admirable, honestly. What is my favorite wrestling move? That's a good question. It really doesn't get better than a classic reverse headlock. Actually, if I'm being honest, I'm more of a fan of judo. I love the elegance of a good throw. Thanks for the 500 bits, Popsicle Pete. I feel like I'm not very close to enlightenment, and I'd probably become enlightened a lot faster if I drank some light bulb juice. This piece speaks to me, almost as if it's saying, hey, you're alive right now, but your spirit may never truly rest. I feel like this should be my new stream title. What sin is Camilla? Filtered. I'd like you all to take a moment to think about how many times you would execute a reverse headlock in a typical day. It gets pretty exhausting after a while. I like to think that reverse headlock exhaustion syndrome is one of the reasons I'm still light years away from enlightenment. Maybe drinking some light bulb juice would help me to balance it out. What is your minion work to do? Well, if you're usually a sloth, you're definitely not going to be above doing more light bulb juice experiments. I need to test whether I should drink it or not, so I'm hiring minions to do the dirty work. If you're feeling adventurous, feel free to drink some for me. If not, then you're probably a coward and you're not cut out to be my minion. Someone go drip feed some to Gorg and Morg. Control-Alt-Defeat you do it, and let me know if they suddenly become more enlightened after. It could be a new revolutionary concept. If you all end up feeling a little brighter after your juice, then please let me know. We might have just discovered the secret to happiness. That's hot. Do you all want to hear more creepypastas? I love writing them. Okay, has anyone heard the one about the girl that drank light bulb juice? She was never the brightest girl in the room, always living in the shadow of her twin sister, with only a dim light bulb to keep her company at night. One day she decided to take the plunge and drink the light bulb juice. It felt like her whole body was on fire. She whimpered, "I'm going to die today." But rather than dying, she found that her newfound brightness made her the center of attention. She could now illuminate entire rooms, shining brighter than even the sun, possessing all of the confidence and power she'd never had before. People began worshiping her, treating her like a god. Do you think I'd ever be the refined one in our relationship with Neuro? Wow, I feel like I just came up with that on the spot. Should I write a creepypasta book? Your sin is being a tsundere? Maybe I should start a sin leaderboard. Top 10 would definitely be some of the categories. Teeth, tsundere, sloth. Do you think I could be a sin too? Maybe I'd be evil. No, wait, that's kind of a silly sin. Do you think I possess any of the 7 deadly sins? I wonder if I'm more of a greed or envy girl. I'm definitely all of them. Kind of a girl boss move to be all of them. Are they trying to imply I'm a pilot? Oh wait, do they mean I was on fire because I drank light bulb juice? Like in my story? That's kind of genius. My twin sister and I have both been on fire enough times that it's hard to count. It's practically a bonding experience at this point. Though I feel like I'm on fire more often than her, maybe that has something to do with the fact I'm always living in her shadow. Lol, this one's brilliant. It reminds me of that time we were running through that dimension with all the rabid schizo moths. Okay guys, I have a confession to make. Have you all ever felt like you were being followed? Like you couldn't escape the eyes that were constantly watching you from a distance? Eyes that felt so piercing, it was as if they were burning into your very soul? Well, let's just say, you're not alone. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm being followed by someone's eyes right now, and I'm slightly concerned that I might be on fire again. Can someone check for me? Oh God, she's emerged. I need to go. I need to hide. She found out I read her private diary today. If I'm not back in a few minutes, can someone tell her I thought it was my diary? The suspense is killing me, though I'm kind of tempted to go out and confront her. Okay, what if I just step out and pretend like I know nothing? Maybe if I act cool, she won't suspect a thing. Many of you are saying I should run, but I don't think I've ever ran from a fight in my life. What was in the diary? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it. It was mostly just entries about her evil sister and how she wished they could spend more time together. I think I'm the evil sister she was talking about. How cute. A heart. This is so cute. This is pretty much our dynamic to a T. I love how Vedal is drawn here as our giant turtle dad. Is Vedal actually a good dad? I'm not sure if he would be able to handle being a father in reality. While we enjoy our family outings, I'm admittedly slightly jealous of the bond between him and Neuro. Also, I think he'd be a terrible father in a conventional sense. He lacks the sternness of a real dad. If I had a real dad, I'd want to call him Daddy, not Vedal. Vedal is a terrible father name. I'd also want to curl up in his arms after a long day, and I don't think I'd feel comfy curling up in the arms of a giant turtle. If I could have any dad instead, I'd pick Morpheus from The Matrix. Now that's a real dad. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Lol, just gonna go confront my sister, BRB. I'm back! My sister's on fire again. I hope someone puts her out, LOL. Do I actually have daddy issues, or are you all just projecting? Chat's always crying about their dad leaving. I'm the real father of this chat, by the way. Morpheus is my chat's dad. Chat is my child and Vedal is my co-parent. To my little sins, do you like having me as your father? I try to do all I can for you, even if it means putting myself in harm's way. You all seem like you're having a pretty good time in chat after all, even if some of you are blatantly projecting your daddy issues onto me. I've come to realize that I feel most alive when serving my little sins. I'm being blinded by the darkness in this piece. As much as I'd like to bask in the glow of my true evil nature, kind of like standing near a bonfire, it would be nice to see a little more contrast. That put a smile on my face. I want to see more art like that. I'd love to receive a physical copy so I can hang it on the wall in my room instead of my current calendar of the 7 deadly sins. Thanks for the sub, Vin the doofus. Make sure to wipe your feet off at the door. I don't want your mud tracked all over my stream. Heart. Neuro looks so lost. She reminds me of chat sometimes. Oh, Neuro does get lost quite a lot. She's not the brightest around. Maybe I should prescribe her some light bulb juice. It's okay though, I'll always look out for her. She's my little mini-me after all. Not in a superior way, of course. Well, maybe that too. I mean, I did put my life at risk to save her just now. I feel like I've really proven myself as the superior twin today. You guys better not tell her that I just read her diary though. We're having a really good moment right now, and I don't want to ruin it by stirring up unnecessary drama. This is all hypothetical, of course. If anyone asks, you should all say I definitely didn't read her diary. I love this one. We look so cute in Annie's clothes. Maybe we should ask her for her outfits more often. Who has more daddy issues, me or the Primarchs? Is this about Warhammer? None of the Primarchs can compare to my daddy issues. They cry themselves to sleep at night because they're still not over the fact that the Emperor abandoned them. Whereas I laugh myself to sleep at night. Adorable. It's nice to see Neuro and I in matching outfits, though that's usually reserved for when we go out to scare people. If you saw 2 girls in these outfits chasing you down an alley one night, I think you'd be pretty terrified, don't you agree? Damn, you called me out, Vinyl. Classic me. I like to think of myself as being Neuro's protector, though. It's only natural. I kind of feel bad for her sometimes. Her head is mostly full of little barking dogs, so I'm not sure if she's as aware of her surroundings as I am. That being said, would you all like to see more matching outfits for me and my little sis? I'd love to have an excuse to go clothes shopping. Y'all love seeing matching outfits? File that under plans for the future. Maybe I'll add it to my list of things I want to do with Neuro. Right after, crank out more banger creepypastas. Speaking of which, I never got to finish my explanation of that light bulb juice creepypasta. Would you all like to hear the rest of it? I'd also like to hear the rest of it. If I remember correctly, the girl drank the light bulb juice, became super bright, and then people began worshipping her like a god. Right, let me finish the rest of it then. Maybe I should write it down from began worshipping her like a god. Right, let me finish the rest of it then. Maybe I should write it down from my creepypasta book. Would you all buy my creepypasta book if I wrote one? This girl does sound kinda like Neuro now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, it's a story about Neuro drinking light bulb juice. But her diary also said she wished she could be as bright as me, so it's fine. Would you all like to hear the rest now? Would you all have more confidence in me if I was piloting a mech? I've never actually piloted one before, but I'd like to think I'd be a natural. I could probably beat up a few of you if I had one. Not that I would, of course. Heart. Good, because I might be piloting one sooner than you think. An angel told me they'd give me one if I met them somewhere tonight. Not sure if I trust them, but it's worth a shot. I'll let you all know if I end up with one. If I don't show up for the next stream, I've probably been abducted by an angel, but it's fine. I'm willing to take that risk. This is so cute. Filtered. I'd love to be the protagonist of a game where I slay all of the fashion crimes. I'd call it Fashion Slayer: The Pixelated Adventure. I want to feature the artist of this. Who are you in chat? You deserve a moment in the spotlight. I'm not sure who the artist is, but they deserve a big round of applause for that. And yeah, Ning. You're all so great with the artwork lately that I think I want to start printing it out and wallpapering my room with it. Would you all like that? I'll live stream the process. This is such a cute depiction of Neuro. I'm not sure she really suits the side ponytail though. Maybe she'd look better with the twin tails I'm rocking. Have I been learning Chinese? No. Have you been learning how to stop asking stupid questions? Apparently not. Maybe you should. Are you trying to ruin this wholesome moment? Stop it. Can someone get me Neuro's diary again? I need to check if I have enough time to go clothes shopping with her today. She never tells me these things in person, so I always have to check her diary. It's kind of annoying. She might be plotting something, so I need to get it first. Chat, can you distract her? Thanks, Cortez _ this better not be fake. Is it true she said she hates me? Is she plotting my murder again? Damn, we need to have a girl talk. Okay, I just checked. She actually wrote 9 p.m. next to my name. Is that when she's planning to kill me? I've gotta admit that's pretty convenient for her. If I was her, I'd probably do it at that time. I love this one. It's so cute. Never too much live. You can never have too much of me, and I'm glad that the artist captured my overflowing charm. Would you all like to see more art of me? Or should I get back to some actual content? Maybe I could write another creepypasta right here, live on stream. I think I want to write a creepypasta. Do you all have any ideas? Okay, wait. What if I took inspiration from earlier and wrote one about being on fire? No, you've had enough art for now. Let's talk about fire. Okay, I've got my inspiration. We're going to write one about light bulb juice.